what's up you guys, this is Rob from A Gay Guy Plays, and today on the Quickdraw, there is no better time for a good bang, because we're taking a look at the Angstrum. So, the potential for rocket swarms, weird mechanics, and a little bite of masochism. Pretty sure you guys knew I'd be all over this like white on... Well, I'll let you finish that joke yourself, but here's a clue. I wasn't planning on saying rice. Either way, the Angstrum is definitely a very horrific hybrid of the Detron and the Ogress. Now when I say horrific, I mean it in the sense that it can either massacre an entire squad of enemy units, or blow your face off. Because that's what happens when you play Frankenstein with a rocket launcher and a shotgun. You can pick up the Angstrum's blueprints in the market for 25,000 credits. Note that it needs 2 argon crystals as components and requires a mastery rank of 4 to craft. Or, you can always pick it up pre-built along with a weapon slot and a catalyst for 190 plat. So the Angstrum's base damage is blast, which gives it a decent bonus against fossilized infested. Beyond that, it's pretty vanilla. However, it does suffer resistances against sinew infested and ferrite armored Grenier. In this case, I'd strongly suggest modding for the appropriate elemental combo, since the damage bonus on blast is extremely limited. Now let's get to the mechanical craziness. The Angstrum is a charged pocket rocket launcher. A single click will launch 1 projectile, anything past the halfway mark will launch 2, and a full charge will let you blow your entire load of 3 rockets, forcing you to grab a new clip. Now, speaking of your clip, in this case size definitely matters, as a full charge will always expend the entire clip. Meaning that if you go all in to maximize its clip size to 7, coupled with triple shot, you have the potential to launch 21 rockets at once. But it doesn't stop there. With each additional rocket launch, the spread increases, which means you can unleash a massive volley at choke point and sunder everything in its path. Just be aware that the charge time is based on how many rockets you fire. If you've got 7 in the clip, it's going to take you a lot longer to fire than if you only have 1 rocket left to shoot off. Okay, well all that sounds amazing, I'm gonna put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Because the fact is, the Angstrum definitely isn't perfect. One of the biggest issues with this weapon is accuracy. Due to the fact that it combines charge time with projectile flight speed, it can be a bit tricky to land your shots. While smaller rocket clusters aren't too difficult to land, charging it up all the way can increase the spread to the point where projectiles will actually fly past your intended target. Anything past mid-range is really a gamble as to whether enough rocket blasts will layer enough of their damage in order to take out bigger targets at higher levels. Which brings me to the fact that it's an explosive weapon whose optimal damage is done at mid-range. Now, it doesn't require to use it at that distance, but if you want to ensure that you can take down bigger enemies in a single shot, you will be putting yourself at risk. Boop boop boop, modding time! Okay, I have no intro, so this is what it's going to be for now. Now, if I were going to go all the way with this, the quality of life mods would be as follows. Definitely a gunslinger to speed up that charge time, and if I was going to be traditional, I would splash for more damage based on the faction. But if I was feeling a little playful, I'd probably toss in a slip magazine and an ice storm to bring the mag capacity up to 5, so I could have the potential of firing off 15 rockets. Now if that doesn't give you at least a semi, then I'd suggest you check your pulse. And no, not Magnum Force. Don't even bring it up. So all in all, issues aside, I quite like the Angstrum. As long as you learn to lead your shots and manage to wrap your head around ground targeting in order to use the explosion damage effectively, the accuracy issues can be worked around. And as long as you play mindfully, you can avoid a lot of unnecessary deaths. I think the only problem I can't forgive is that horribly idiotic deep polarity slot that DE likes to toss in just to ruin our fun. But then again, you tend to forget all about that when you're gripping your weapon nice and tight and getting ready to unload your massive clip. So thank you all for watching another episode of the Quickdraw. I'm going to link you to 2 pretty gay reviews to help you cope with the new gay factorless format. So check them out if you need a hit. But don't worry, I will be keeping the innuendo as strong as I can. So be sure to do the thing that I ask you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, stay tuned for more evenly dispersed homosexuality here at A Gay Guy Plays. Holy shit, that fucker's huge.